And welcome to the butterfly house. So I've mixed, I don't, oh yeah, mixing paint. I've mixed up a vein color for my doll. Put that in there. Um, I have double um primed him just to be sure that I don't uh destroy my kit. I'll I use I have used like this mug thing for babies, for holding babies. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you around. Um, but so I'm using the mug to hold the limbs and this bottle of water. Not the water I'm using. It's not what I use. But so what I did to mix this color, let me see this color, and I'm not sure it's gonna work. Another good reason to double prime when you're practicing. But I'm gonna try to do some veins. And I'm very, very nervous about this, but I think it will be fine. So I got some very fine brushes that I'm gonna try this with. And what is in here is green, blue, a little bit of white, and then to make it go a little farther, back in the day we used folk art outdoor tile and something. It was in a little bottle, but they stopped making it. So I put a little bit of the varnish in there, just a teeny tiny drop, just to kind of give it something to mix. Oh, I need to wet my brush. Okay, just oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should have put this in water. Maybe I'm not advanced enough to do it this way. Maybe that's not. I don't know if this video is ever going to go up. Um, Truly am practicing, but all right. Where do I want to start? Ooh, is it too bright? It's too bright, isn't it? I do need to put it in water because I don't even know how to. It pounces out pretty well. Well, I said that. No. Okay, so you're gonna see me make mistakes. Just saying. Blue is a horrible color. That's a horrible color. I mean, blue's a pretty color, but on kids, it's just. Mm. So I'm going to try to and keep your kid away from the blue on the paper towel. I'm going to try to scoop this into this dish. I've been watching too many tutorials and I should have stuck with what I know, which is this. And I'm not going to put a whole lot of water in here. Oops, maybe I opened it too much. I don't even know if you can see it dripping. I don't know what you can see, honestly. Well, my pants have blue on them now. At least it landed on my pants and not the floor. Um, that looks more like what I know. It's just a wash, kind of. And veins you tend to do them over and over again. Since that was already mixed up, I really didn't have to like get the clumps out because they were already out. And I don't know if I like that brush, so I'm going with an even smaller one. Okay, let's try again. How do I fix that though? I'm putting a little water in his hand. Oh, I got it on my fingers. Blue is a horrible color. Sorry, I yelled in your ear. Blue is a horrible color. Lori, you're going to go over this with many other colors. It will be fine. Bluing in the palm is normal. You see what I did? It makes me want to get the alcohol out, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do this. Okay. I see it on his thumb too. So with veins, you want to make branches out. That's how I learned it. I can't even see what I did, so maybe it's too thinned out now. And I'm gonna go on the other side and then I'll come back and dab that out. I'll let it dry for a second. Not very long, and it's got the wetting agent in it, so I am I have a lot of veins that you can see really well on my hand, and I tend to use and this is my baby, so it's my baby. Doesn't matter. That's a little too dark, but see, yeah, I should have done the water to begin with. I can see when I pounce it out, but I don't know that you're going to be able to see. So I'm going to show you. Whoa. You kind of see a faint line there. I see it a little darker than what the camera shows. Um, I'm sure there are much better tutorial. This is not a tutorial. So I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to pounce it out, and then you can see, especially the ends, you don't want that harsh line at the end. Ugh. I should change my gloves. Did I pounce that out? Maybe I waited too long. Oh, y'all. This is going to be under layers and layers of paint. Don't freak out. Okay. So you can see it. And I've been told that if you can see it, that it's too dark. We're not going with that, are we? Okay. I'm getting a clean glove because I had blue on that glove and I am not taking any chances. So let's see. Should I wet? I should get a different sponge. I should get a different sponge. If you only knew how nervous I was about doing preliminary stuff on soak in. I'm kind of trying to get it to soak in. I don't want to put it in that water. That water's got too much blue in it. And I don't want to wipe off all the the veining that I did, but I'm trying to get some of this blue off. I know I will go over it with a neutralizing color and we will be fine. We will be fine. I, I don't mind that shows. It's, it's very faint, but you can see it. Okay, continue. I can't see it in the hands. Okay. How's your day been? What have you done? Did you get outside? Was it beautiful where you are? I have some friends in Colorado, and they just melted out from underneath some snow. I'm like, no, I don't want snow in May. Snow needs to stay in its designated space and leave us alone. Although I think it might not be so abnormal there. Yeah, I let that dry too long. Oh man. This is my baby. See, I'm letting it dry a little bit because I don't want to wipe it completely away. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I could show you my veins. My veins are kind of blue and purple and all different colors. I've got moles and birthmarks, and I'm going to go on the back. I've got that one vein that kind of goes off into nowhere. I kind of want that for him. The last 3 times that I made this doll, I tried so hard not to fall in love with him, but I'm making him now, so obviously that didn't work. Okay, let's see. I have one like that. I've also heard don't make, oh man, the blue in the palm is bad. I got a little bit on the thumb right there. Layers and layers and layers. This is just, this is very watery, even though it doesn't, may not look very watery. It really is. So you always want your veins to be wiggly. Veins like a river or a tree with branches, but you want it wiggly like a river. And I've got one little weird vein. My son, was 31. I can't even. Anyway, he's got an extra ligament. That's EDS for you. Thanks, EDS. Um, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Because I think this will probably go up before my testimony. I'm putting a testimony up on Sunday. So, okay, now I want to go in. Pounce. Where do we start with pounce over here? Okay, I'm not freaking out because I actually like veins. Like my Levi kit. My Levi, he has a lot of veins and I love the realism. Babies have veins and they have a blue mark sometimes in the middle of their hand. Um, they have veins coming from the palm of their hand. If you look at your own or look at your child's or even just pictures online of babies, they do have more translucent skin than adults do. So I'm not worrying about this. Although I don't like how that just ends out into nowhere. Like I want it to like maybe go up the arm. So hi. And I'm not freaking out. Oh, maybe about the one on the palm, but I'm not freaking out about the rest. You see them faintly, and that's okay. That's good. I just, I just said in my testimony that I don't get anxious. I, I rebuke the anxiety that I'm feeling right now. Get out. You don't belong here. Uh, you can't see when I do that, can you? Sorry if you've missed all the things I've done. Got something on your little leg. So I have these little cotton swabs. I found them on Amazon. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pull it back because I need the light to see. I have done everything to keep this kit clean, clean, clean. And I've got a spot on it. Okay, got it. Now hurry up and pounce that because it's getting dark. Okay, so I had a little spot on it. I'm being very careful with this. That's dark edge. I'm doing what Adeline does from Addie One's art doll, or no, Addie One's doll nursery. I get tips from her. I get ideas, tips from Little Grace Nursery. My friend Eileen. I get tips from Stephanie and Jackie. They're not giving me tips. I just get ideas. Um, yeah, I've been watching lots and lots and lots of tutorials. I think I don't want to give him spider veins. What I was feeling like I was doing. All right. You go back and pounce out the end. I'm at, I am going to have a better setup so that you can see what I'm doing better. Um, you just have to put up with me for a little while on the bad angles of things. Oh, there were no branches on this one. Putting little branches off of the veins, and then you get arteries and veins. Veins are kind of littler, the arteries are thicker. And as I'm reminding myself right now, you absolutely can't see. Oh, you can. Um, there will be lots of layers over this. I'm happy with the ending of that one. I'm gonna make mistakes on my first doll. It's just gonna happen. Those mistakes are gonna turn into happy accidents. I'm not gonna paint any happy little clouds though. I don't know why I'm whispering doing this. It's not like there's somebody in the house that doesn't know that I paint dolls and I'm hiding in a corner or something. I keep forgetting about the camera. Sorry, y'all. I really, for my first thought, maybe I shouldn't have painted. little bluing over here on his ankle. Okay. Which side did I do that? The inside of the leg. I'm going to connect these two. The creases kind of can mess you up a little bit too. And I need some branches. Oops. I'm not spider veins. Um, I'm as I do I have one up my shin? I can't remember. I'm going to kind of connect these two across the shin. Pounce it out so it's not like dark. Okay. Put one, a little one over here. I say little and then I end up putting too much paint on it or push down too hard on my brush. Light strokes. And then you pounce it out. Just forgot to pounce out the little bruise area. It's not necessarily a bruise, but a little blue spot there. I'm gonna put another couple of veins over here on the ankle. I don't know about your feet. Why would I? My feet are very veiny too, but my skin is a little more, it's different. My skin's different. Oh, the bottom. The bottom of the feet, totally forgot. Oh, sorry, I'm not making fun of. I I love accents. It's it's I have a friend that is from the UK. She's not in the Dolly community, but we met in real life over the summer last year, and I kind of pop into her accent sometimes. I don't mean to. And it's definitely not her accent. It's my, does anybody else do that? I'm not making fun. I love different accents. I love the Irish accent. I love the English accent. I love the Belgium accent. From Annette from Anne May's. Is it Anna May's? No, I think it's Anne May's Lovely Place. I love her accent. I love listening to her talk. She could just talk and I'd be happy. Just talk about nothing and I'd be happy. And I hope you can hear me because I'm kind of whispering again. Don't know why. All right. The head. I realized that my microphone was in the way the whole time. I've moved it. Or maybe I moved it when I answered. I'll just hope that's what I did. Where do I go? Where do I start? So I know that when I used to watch, I have watched a little bit of her stuff. I think, maybe not. I used to watch custom art dolls because she did tutorials, custom. Is that right? Anyway, she said you can kind of go ham on the head. This is not the kind of blue that I want to go behind his ears. That would be a more aqua blue. Okay, so I just dropped blue that I want. I just dropped my paintbrush. So maybe I went too ham on the head. If I didn't have to pick up my paintbrush, I would have been fine. It's set just a little bit too long. So I'm like going from a central point, which you don't have to do. Can you see? Oh, you can see. See, this is like Levi's head. He has amazing veins. Linda did. Oh my gosh. She did such a good job on Levi. So I'm not gonna beat myself up about the veins because I do like veins. I do like to see them. Oh, sorry. I forget. I get to working and then I start making noises or singing. If I sing, I'm cutting that out. Okay, pounce time. I don't want the ones in front to be too dark. Although they're pretty dark. They're pretty dark. Because you can see it on the camera and usually you can't. But he's gonna have, do I want to get this kind of blue over his nose? Just tell me all the things that I've done wrong. It's okay. I have thick skin. So we can't really see that. That's good. I'll go over the nose again and again till it's to where I think it should be. I'm going to put some in his nose, put some inside of his nose. I don't know if you can even see his little nostrils are so tiny. So I just put a little blue in there. I'll put a little red in there. I'll put a little bit of all the colors. I don't know. Might as well shade with this. On the inside of the ear. There. Right there. And down inside the ear. Not outside. Not outside. But inside. Not outside, Lori. Gee. Probably can't see too much. It's just for shading. And then going to pounce that too. Um, get a brush. Because you don't want it like you don't want it too blue. And that kind of got on the outside of his ear. Trying to get that off. Do we try the other side? Yes. Keep still. and know that I am God. Sorry. Do verses pop in your head? Song lyrics, verses, whatever. When I'm concentrating, and hey, this is really the best thing for me because I talk to myself all the time. So it's not a that's not odd for me. Maybe that's why I'm talking quiet because I try not to talk loud when I talk to myself. Do I want to do a little bit around his nose? I don't want it to be. Cannot see me. Just a little shading. And I'll go a little bit here. My face is veiny too. If you'd see me in real life, I have thick veins. Okay, so can't see him now. There he is in all his veiny glory, which you can't see. And that's where we're going to end it because I just heard people coming home and the house will get loud. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sitting with me while I do this and practice and yeah, get started back again. I'll talk to you all soon. As always, lots of love and big hugs. Bye.